Roseanne Barr joined Piers Morgan on Tuesday night on Talk TV and went off on the Ukrainian government and President Zelensky. Barr accused current-day Ukraine of having a large faction of Nazis. She went on to describe what the Nazis in Ukraine did to her family. Then she really broke all the rules of the Western elites and went after President Zelensky, the international star. Roseanne Barr, I'm from the Ukraine. I'm Ukrainian. There is a large faction of Nazis. I don't know if you know this, but there's a large amount of Nazis in the Ukraine, and they actually killed my whole family. I'm from the Ukraine, and they marched my entire family, grandmothers, great-grandparents, 10 siblings out into the forest and buried them alive in the Ukraine. So I don't understand why everybody's Ukraine. Well, I do understand, and that's also what terrifies me. People better wake up and do some research on their own instead of buying what comes across on the screen. And I try to shake them up, Piers. You're goddamn right I do, Piers Morgan. Well, here's Roseanne. What I would say to that, I don't agree with you about a lot of the stuff you said about Ukraine. I know what you said, and you're perfectly entitled to your views, I would say, in relation to the suggestion that they're all a bunch of Nazis. Roseanne Barr, you haven't seen the swastikas on all of those arms. Piers Morgan, Roseanne, hang on. The President Zelensky himself is Jewish, so obviously he is de facto not a Nazi. Roseanne Barr, I know, but he's not a good one. Are all Jews all the same, for God's sake? Talk about anti-Semitic. Just because the guy's a Jew doesn't mean he likes Jews or that he's doing anything good for the Jews. I mean, so what? Who cares what anybody is? That was the whole point of my tweet. Just because they're skin folk don't mean they're kin folk, you know what I mean? Just because they're the same color as you doesn't mean they ain't trying to lock your ass up. Wake up, people. Roseanne did not hold back and broke all the rules of the Western press, pointing out their major Nazi problem. The liberal media will not like this one bit.